Hi, welcome back to your yoga mat. This is yoga for bikers, and this practice is going to be a really quick practice. It's going to be a little bit flowy, and it's going to be very repetitive, just so that we can continue to open up various areas of our bodies that get closed down when we do ride a bike. I live in Colorado and I love riding my mountain bike, but this goes for anybody who sits in the saddle. So if you're constantly on the saddle, if you love your road bike or your mountain bike, we're usually hunched over, and our whole front of the thigh from pedaling this repetitive motion is really tight. Our psoas muscle gets pretty dry and sticky, so you'll notice the front of your thighs, your hip flexors, they're going to be pretty tight, pretty sore. And also, like I said, we hunch over with the shoulders, so we're going to try to take those areas and give them some space today. But we're going to make this pretty quick, pretty repetitive, like I said, so that this is something that maybe you can just do quickly before you ride or after you ride, because it's definitely better than doing nothing at all. Believe me, I've seen it happen. So what we need is 2 blocks and a strap. And if you have a strap, I would like you to make a loop in it so that we're not fiddling with this strap in the middle of our practice. So I like to make the loop just enough to grab my foot. And you might not even need it, but it's nice to have handy. So just set that aside. If you don't have blocks, you can definitely use blankets. Blankets work too. We're actually going to start by lying on our backs, taking the first block. I've done this before in some of my other practices on Mojo yoga. The first block is going to go right behind the heart, right at the base of the shoulder blades, at the bottom of them. And you're going to simply kick out the legs and lie back down on this block. The other block is for your head. And this is the exact, opposite motion of being on your bike. For those who know me already, my teach down dog with the knees bent. Please, opening up the lungs. That's exactly what we want to do after we ride a bike. Bend the knees, just pour the heart forward, pour the lungs forward towards the yoga mat, still rolling those armpits towards the face. Okay, but you're holding on the legs so it's more stable. You're not using your neck and your shoulders, the traps. And we're letting those things go. We're creating space. There. Then we switch. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Open the hip. Maybe you look through the right armpit to find that left foot. Breathe. Pull the left foot all the way through, forward. And then we get into the hip again. So we start rolling around, opening up the leg, letting it feel really nice. Make a baseball mitt with your hands behind your back. Gently open up the chest. Good. So you're rooting down into your buns. Okay, there, we're not hunching over. We're pushing our buns down to the ground. Gently straightening our arms, but not locking out the elbows. And then drop the right ear to the right. Inhale, lift your head up. Drop the left ear to the left.